On. Hi, this is Anna Imagination, and welcome to the Ethical Asshole. I am your host, the Salty Bitch, and these are my Helix cards. These are manifestation cards. I'm going to show you how these work. So, what I do, first of all, they are just index cards, but I cut them in half. And what I do is whenever I want or I dream or I wish, most of these are self help or self focused, as in self improvement. And what I do is I write them on a card and I add them to the pile. This is really, really, really important. One of the problems that I was having was remembering all of my manifestations because I have a lot of wishes. These are my wishing cards. I love calling them wishing cards. And manifestation is built off of logic and reasoning, and that is tied into your atoms and your DNA. And there's a whole sequence of events, and I have the science for it and all that jazz in all of my work. So, what I have learned is that basically, you know, the phrase, I'm spiraling out of control. Did you know that you can spiral into control? You can spiral into control. That's what these do. This is you on your Helix spiraling into control. So what you basically do is you write down one thing on every card that you want, desire, wish, you want to improve on. Now you want to do this out of pure love for the self or for someone else. It just has to be love-based. It has to be true love. It cannot be a wish made out of fear. No, it's not going to work if it's made out of fear. It has to be a wish made out of love. Now, you also want to add gratitude to this. There's lots of gratitude here. I like to throw things in here like in the middle of it, it'll be a joke that makes me laugh all the time, like that woodchuck that steals all of the vegetables from the farmer and then walks up to the farmer's camera and eats them right in front of the camera. Like that's in here. And for those of you who watch One Piece, I've got Ryunosuke in here as well. That always makes me laugh. And my daughter even wrote poo on one of the cards and threw it in here just to make me laugh. So you also want to throw things you're grateful for. I do meditations as well, so that there's a take 3 breaths or it's a make a wish, things like that. So I like this is a compilation of all of my wishes, all of my manifestations, all of my gratitudes. And some things do repeat, and that's okay. And then I also add the things that I love. So I love logic in here. I have a respect the words. This one's very, very important. Now I'm going to show you what it is I do. As I go through these, I end up editing them. So I first wrote just believe, and then I realized no, make it a command. So then I changed it a couple days later to the word believe. And then I realized, no, you gotta know it, which is a whole nother level. So that's when I upgraded the card and I said, know it. And I manifest this. So every time, and I do these whenever I'm feeling negative, whenever I'm feeling out of focus, whenever I'm spiraling out of control, these spiral me back into control. Now, triangulation is a nautical and mathematical location formula, basically, that is used to locate your position. You require 3 data points. So triangle, 3 data points. And these 3 data points allow you to position yourself so you know where you are. This is called triangulation. You can Google it. It's awesome. So when you are spiraling, what you are really doing is you are following the actual spiral of the planetary spiral in the Fleming's left-hand law position, which is counterclockwise. This is why the water in your bathtub spirals down the drain. It's because of this. And that is also what gives you an electromagnetic field. So you are spiraling to the left counterclockwise. It doesn't work if it's right. It's got to go left. And that is you spiraling into control. When you spiral out of control, you're going right. So you really want to make sure you're going left. That way you spiral into control. And when you do that, you are getting closer and closer into integration, into that center point, triangulation, and thus you know where you are and you're getting closer to your focal point. Now, once you increase your level, you hit your center point in that triangulated position, and that's when you elevate. Well, you don't really elevate. You just shift perspectives into the next location. Because what happens is you've got these two data points, okay? And when you're triangulating, you can see where you're supposed to be and you see where you are. And as you triangulate, you're getting closer and closer and you shift. And once you're there, you get to use this exactly like stepping stones, and you can see where you're supposed to go next. And then you get to retriangulate yourself again. So then you spiral, and then whoop, and it upgrades you, and then you get to see it again. This is how we shift. It's really cool math. So these cards literally are all of the points that you need to work on. And as you go through them, and I love doing these every night. So I've got Know It. And then I love I Am Inside the Money Frequency. And then this one's one of my favorites, Savor. Just savor. And when I see this card, I stop and I just savor. I just enjoy and I relish. And that's really what gratitude is. It's relishing. And then it's I create fun and easy courses, because I create course material and I want to make sure that my courses are fun, simple, and easy. So I literally manifest better quality work. And this is another one. This is what I do a lot. It's the relax, breathe, 2, 3. So when I get this card, I meditate in the middle of it. And it takes me about 30 minutes to go through all of these. And what I love about these is as I level up, the cards become expired. I don't need them anymore. So when I level up, I take out the cards that no longer apply. When I level up, I also look back on my cards and I realize, oh, that wording is off. I need to correct the wording, and I will alter the wording and upgrade the wording, and I'll improve the wording. Or I'll notice that the word I might have used the wrong word. So the cards, every time I run through them, I can actually track my improvement and my growth, because I can see how many of the cards have changed, how many of them are retired, and then I can literally put them in a jar and I can literally see my growth. Now, the reason why you want to do this is because the more cards you write, the more crap you don't have to hold in your head. And believe you me, this is a lot of data that you're holding in your head. And instead of trying to remember all the things you want to list, or instead of writing lists, it's a lot easier to do the cards. The other thing that I love about the cards is when you write your manifestations, oh, they are like 1,000,000 times more powerful than just saying them. So I write mine because when I write them, oh, they happen. And the other thing is I love to date them sometimes to see how long it takes, and then I can track how long. The closer you get to the point of comprehension, the faster your manifestations get. It's really amazing. And also the more consistency you get with your manifestations. So you can check how far away you are from the point of comprehension based off of the speed of delivery of your manifestations. It's really amazing. So these are the Helix cards, or these are your dream or your wishing cards. Make sure you modify these and make them your own. Have fun with them. Use them as much as you need. Remember, this is a tool, not a crutch. Do the work. This is not meant to replace the work. It is to help you through the harder of your days. Now, even when things are going uber awesome epic for me, I do them anyway because they help me spiral into control. I'm going to say that again. It's spiraling into control. So these are literally my Helix cards, and I strongly recommend them for you. I have a lot of happy little tools like this on my website, honesthealinggarden.org, under the stepping stones. Under the stepping stones, I have a few more tools like this that a lot of people have found to be very, very helpful for their healing. Go ahead and check those out. So thank you so much. May the kindest of words always find you.